too much. I apologise. There was no match review yesterday because, as I mentioned last week, I was travelling back from Maidenhead, and then from Maidenhead, I went straight to an event in Shepherd's Bush at T Social. So hence why I was a bit tired from yesterday. Hence why I couldn't do match review, but I did watch the game. And hence why I'm doing this match review the following day. So it's the next day. It's Monday, first week of March. 2nd of March, it's the morning after Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1, and let's talk about it because I mean, what do I even say, man? I mean, listening to Arsenal even hurts even more, man. I just hate losing to Arsenal, but look, once again, like I mentioned against Burnley. You know, it's back to back. Like I mentioned, it's just immaturity, man, and it's stupidity and immaturity once again on show yesterday. You know, like 2 goals conceded from set pieces, and I mean, I don't know what to even say, man. It's just, it's so annoying. And another red card as well, which I'll get onto in just a minute. But I mean, let's talk about the game itself. When we saw the lineup, you know, so Sarr starting, start making his Premier League debut and all that, first Premier League start for him, and you gotta say the first half it was Arsenal. It was all Arsenal in that first half. We couldn't really cope with them, and then obviously Arsenal get a corner. So imagine my shock, and when we conceded from it, which we didn't defend properly. Surprise. But look, I thought just towards the end, towards the end of the first half, we did cause a bit of problems, and then that's when we scored a goal from. We gave Arsenal a piece of their own medicine. You know, a corner from us, and then we scored from. Even eventually, it was an own goal. But second half, we I think that goal, that equaliser came in the right time for us because we came on second half. We were much better in the second half. And then obviously we had opportunities which couldn't convert, and then obviously Arsenal go the other end with another corner which we could not yet defend. And then obviously the chances of getting something from the game evaporated because once again another red card. Neto getting sent off. And even if 10 men, we still looked like we could get something from the game. We had opportunities, and especially towards the end. Also we get a goal. Also we scored. Eventually it was offside. It was offside, by the way, so I'm not even pretend all that. But I mean, look, it wasn't a great game by all means. Let's be real. Arsenal weren't even that great. Like it wasn't that great. I feel like the key moments were the set pieces. That was the difference. The difference was the set pieces, and in all honesty, we won't ruthless in both boxes, offensively or defensively, especially from defending set pieces. We are good at attacking set pieces, but when it comes to defending set pieces, we're so bad. We are so bad, so bad. And of course, another red card. That's now 10 red cards this season. Pedro Neto. I do not want to see this guy ever again. Because even onto the red card, what was he doing all game? He was poor. He was poor, and he got sent off. So you know what? Good. Because I don't want to see this guy ever again. Not ever. Not ever. And there's some players in, Sanchez, especially in those two games against Arsenal, he was poor as well. He was poor. He was poor yesterday. Palmer was poor. Palmer was poor. Some of these players we have in the squad here are not Chelsea level, and it's not good enough. And that needs to be replicated in the summer. Because some of these players are just not good enough, and they need to be shipped off in the summer. Simple as. The only players I can say that can come out here, that can come and leave their heads held high. Joe Hato, Joe Pedro, Caicedo, Reece James, Lavia, and Sarr. The only players that can leave their heads held high. They were brilliant yesterday. Enzo was okay, but the guys I mentioned, when Lavia came on yesterday, first appearance since November, you see how we know how good Lavia is. The problem is he's just not fit. He's not been fit. So hopefully we can keep him fit, man, because we know how good Lavia is on this day, man. Reece James is world class, man. He's world class. He was excellent today. He was excellent. So was Moy. So was Hater as well. Sarr on his debut, first Premier League star. He done well in his debut. He didn't look out of place. But again, it's just the immaturity and stupidness is costing us. It's costing us. And as far as our top four, and as far as our chances to get in the Champions League is concerned, I don't know right now, but it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, because the reality is, and look, I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest. I can't see us getting UCL this season. I just can't. I can't see it happening. If this immaturity continues, and again, I'm not gonna blame Mousinho or Maresca. It comes from the top. It comes from the recruitment. And once again, the owners, the sporting directors have to take accountability. But we all know that that's not going to happen. I'm telling you right now, the day we won't get Champions League football, Luco and those sporting directors need to F off. They need to fuck off. Because now, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Because I said even before this week, before yesterday, we got some big games coming up. Ones we've talked of. We got Aston Villa in a couple of days. Of course, we've got the FA Cup on Saturday. Next week though, we've got PSG in the Champions League. We got Newcastle. We got Newcastle. We have to go to Everton. We have to go to Anfield. We gotta go to Brighton. We gotta go to we gotta go to Anfield. We got Spurs, City, United, Forest, all coming down to the bridge. Do you honestly think we're gonna get those? Do you honestly think we're gonna get those points with the games remaining? Like, I don't know, man, but it's looking quite bleak. It's looking quite bleak. And talking about ill discipline. We're just so indisciplined right now. 10 red cards this season. That needs to be addressed ASAP. And so in terms of defending set pieces needs to be addressed, not just this season, but into next season as well. Because right now, as far as I'm concerned, us making the top 4, if we don't beat Villa on Wednesday, top 4, top 5, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. Because now Villa and Newcastle are definitely now 6 pointers. Champions League football, play for us. Play for us. Play for us. Play for us. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Yeah. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know, man. But look, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys next upload. Love and God bless.